Sometimes being in the wilderness can be more terrifying when you encounter other people than when you come across a bear. For instance, these bikers had a frightening run-in with some military personnel in an unrestricted area.
Hands up. Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again. Right. Turn around.
But first, let's talk about this female solo traveler who had a weird encounter with a strange man.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
The creator of the YouTube channel Jessie Carr is a girl who enjoys exploring hidden and remote natural places. On September 15th, 2025, she went to a secluded waterfall in Samoa to enjoy the clear waters and connect with nature. However, she had an unsettling experience that made her rethink her solo adventures.
I'm gonna hop in now. I took a couple photos and now I'm ready to have a dip. Are you okay? All good? Jessie. Pardon? I can't remember the name. It's like, I don't remember the name. Sorry. There's a man and he's kind of just like hanging around me. Anyway. Just gotta be careful not to slip. Ugh. Okay. Oh my gosh, the water's so nice and crisp. Whoops. It'd be good to have rock shoes or something. I feel like that man was like waiting for me to hop in so he could hop in or something. I don't know why.
The man offered help and followed her as she walked between the pools. At first he seemed harmless, but soon his attention started to make her uncomfortable, and that was when things started to get creepy.
Because I just want to be like by myself. With no men around, preferably. Okay, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You scared me! I'm good, thanks. Pardon? Cold, yeah. I'm 25. Pardon? Sorry? A hole. Oh, it's like a cave. Is it a cave? Yeah? Okay. I'm okay. You go. I'll follow you. Up that way? Well, can I go this way? Thank you.
Although the man seemed kind and helpful, his attempts to get too close were crossing boundaries. She realized that kindness shouldn't compromise her safety, so she decided to end the encounter. Fortunately, nothing bad happened, but it highlighted the importance of being cautious, especially for women, as you can't always know someone's true intentions. The next encounter comes from the YouTube channel Mac Adventures, where a creator enjoys filming his motorbike road trips. However, during one trip, he faced a life-threatening situation.
It was insane. They were eyeballing us, man. Guess what, camo dudes? We're back. That is Sniper Hill up there. That is Sniper Hill. I can't believe we had actual camo dudes looking right at us. I'm turning mine off. That was crazy. What if that's because of our video? Wait, okay, guys. Oh, your camera's off.
It is?
Yeah, it's mine.
This is on.
Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, all right, guys, you ready? You ready? When we were here last time, that was about 4 months ago. We put a video up.
Camera dudes. You good, dudes?
Yours are still off. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh, we got things happening.
They returned to a place they had visited before, even though they didn't have permission to enter. Feeling lucky from their previous visit, they chose to take the risk again, forgetting that tempting fate can lead to trouble. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again. Right. Turn around. You got him? I'll pat him down. You got it? Yeah. You got anything on you? Nope.
No, sir.
I got a knife over here. Huh? Any weapon? Spread your feet. Spread your feet. What you doing all the way out here?
We're just adventure travelers. We're just adventure travelers.
Is adventure travelers?
Yeah.
Turn around. Turn around.
We're down a little alien. They said, come up to Stewart Well Road.
Yeah.
Everybody else does.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. We're going to go past the line. We're turning around to head back to Little Alien for dinner.
Or you just want to get a ruler out and talk about centimeters?
I knew you should. I know.
Listen, we're going to give you guys a chance, okay? Get on your bikes, get the fuck out of here. We'll call Lincoln County, and they'll write you each a $750 ticket.
Okay.
We're out of here.
Thank you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Sorry for the hassle, guys. We're just travelers. My bad. All right, let's do it. Oh my God.
The bikers were making their way to Area 51, a highly secretive U.S. Air Force base. The officers on duty were determined and ready to take action if the bikers failed to cooperate. Fortunately, the bikers managed to steer clear of any trouble, showcasing the significance of keeping a safe distance from restricted areas. Fadi Flashy here is a gaming streamer who sometimes shares his daily life. During a stream, he was challenged to film a video in the Appalachian forest. Initially, he was hesitant, but after some persuasion, he agreed to go during the day. However, his experience there was so unexpected that he won't take such a challenge again. Take a look for yourself.
There's somebody watching you on the back. Where? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Without his viewers, he might not have realized he was being stalked. You can never be sure of a stalker's true intentions. Unfortunately, the clip was short and there wasn't a follow-up video to explain what happened next. so we don't know for certain what occurred afterward. I believe one of his viewers who knew about the challenge might have followed him into the forest to prank him. If it were really an unknown stalker, though, that would be concerning. A group of friends went on a safari in Ranthambore National Park, famous for its tigers in Rajasthan. At first, the trip was calm, but then things changed unexpectedly.
He's not used to it. He's not used to the vehicle.
Oh my god, he's up. Oh my god, he's gonna jump on us.
Go, go, go. He's not used to the vehicle.
No, then don't. Then don't go back. Then don't go back. He's on the road. Go, go, go.
गाड़ी चालू रखाने जो बस यही रोक लो गाड़ी चालू रखाने जो धीरे धीरे बढ़ाओ गाड़ी आगे धीरे धीरे गाड़ी आगे बढ़ाओ धीरे धीरे गाड़ी आगे बढ़ाओ धीरे धीरे गाड़ी आगे बढ़ाओ बस बस धीरे 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 बढ़ाते रहो.
The tiger was enormous, and they were lucky it didn't succeed in its jump. However, it continued to chase them without mercy, and they were utterly unprepared for what was about to happen next.
चलाओ चलाओ बस रोक लो चढ़ाई पर रोको ऊपर चढ़ाई पर रोको ऊपर बस 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 रोको 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 रोको
Please more
रोको
distance.
रोको चलाओ 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 भगा 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 जोर से भगा जोर से भगा जोर से भगा जोर से भगा
Go, go, go. Go. Go, go.
Okay, but please go.
Let's just get out of here.
Get out of here, please.
The car was speeding along the road, and to everyone's astonishment, the tiger was keeping pace with it. Thankfully, the tourists inside were safe, but unfortunately others have not been so lucky in similar encounters. Begum's Delicious is a channel where the creator shares his outdoor adventures. During a camping trip at Ozette Lake, he heard strange noises around his camp and decided to film what happened next.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's something walking around back there. Might be a bear or an elk. Might be a fag squatch. Is that a fag squatch? Yes? Come on out, boy. Get out of my woods. You hear that? It's pretty loud. It's twigs breaking and stuff, so it's a large mammal. I don't think a Sasquatch would be that loud, though. Probably an elk. It's walking so slow, though. It does not sound like 4 feet either. It's no more than 15, 20 yards out there. Maybe 25. Maybe a little further. It's hard to tell.
The encounter was eerie because the woods were quiet, except for footsteps. He tried to stay calm, hoping to see something, but then the footsteps stopped, and the forest sounded normal again, as if nothing had happened. This encounter left viewers with more questions than answers. What do you think was observing him, an animal or something more sinister? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Case number 6. The last encounter comes from the YouTube channel Brothers Wild. Run by 2 adventurous brothers, they went on a camping trip in North Wales near Wrexham to enjoy the scenery, cook a meal, and connect with nature. However, their trip took a surprising turn when they faced something unexpected that cut their adventure short.
So, we're sitting here now, we're debating whether we should pack up or carry on because that guy was a bit weird, wasn't he?
Well, he basically said, I come down, he came down, he was talking about all this random mad stuff. Apocalypse and all this stuff, and then he started looking for diamonds in the water and said it was dinosaurs.
And the fact that he comes back here every night at 4 a.m.
And he said he comes here at 4, he stays here till like 4 a.m.
Now, he's asking questions like, are we staying here all night? And so it's a bit iffy, you know, if he pisses off now and comes back with a load of glads. And
the last thing you want to do is be drinking whiskey, fall asleep, and then have 3 men just turn up randomly, but you know, we don't know what their intentions are, do we?
But at the moment everything seems okay. Yeah. So we're just going to chill here for a bit longer, and no one comes in the next hour, and we'll crack on, innit?
Yeah, we've had some foxes screaming at us again.
Yeah, more foxes are there, but we're not scared of the foxes. We're more scared of people than anything else in the wildlife. So we'll see how it goes.
The mood changed when they saw a man walking a dog near their campsite. Initially, they weren't too worried, but their discomfort grew when the man mentioned he often stayed in the area late at night. The situation only got more concerning from that point on.
There, bro, what's over there? What? What's up there?
Oh, shit! Ah, shit!
They saw a dark figure watching them from afar and worried it might be the same man they met before, and at the same time, feeling unsafe, they decided to pack up and leave.
Then, lo and behold, we're sitting there now, no phones, right? We turn our phones off, fire's on, we're drinking whiskey, chilling out. We're thinking, oh, in an hour's time we'll get some sleep, get our heads down. But then,
I started filming a video.
He was filming a video, and there was a shadow, right? And we thought, no way, right? And there was somebody there, standing there, or sitting there. What was he doing?
Like,
by the trees anyway, crouched down, watching us. And
I don't know how long he was there.
It had to be that guy. It couldn't be nothing else. It had to be that guy, because we're not scared of anything like.
I was getting this now, but it was probably him. He was just literally crouched down about 20 metres away, probably a little bit less, and he
just
was
staring at us.
Not
a fox, not a fucking sheep, nothing like that. It was an actual person.
We were joking about stuff as well.
We were joking about it all night, but then
he's going to come back, and that was a bit. Do we stay? We don't know his intentions out. He seemed harmless enough.
It had to be that guy.
Literally, as we're talking about it, there's a guy staring at us.
So, yeah. So it's freaked us out.
Definitely not an animal.
We ran off. This person's ran off into the woodland. We packed up and
he's down in the woods.
They were disappointed for not reaching their goal on the trip, but they understood that safety comes first in risky situations. Although there was no video of the man, their frightened reactions and the sudden cut in the video showed their fear. Fortunately, they left safely. Creepy Travels is a small but growing YouTube channel that showcases the creator's camping adventures. Typically, the creator loves spending the night outdoors, either around a campfire in the forest or in his car. However, this time he decided to camp overnight in a rarely used cabin deep in the woods. But upon his arrival at the cabin, he noticed something disturbing.
Hey guys, I never film when I start walking in because I have too much stuff to carry and through some bad stuff. But I got up to this point, my camera wasn't on, it was all put up. I've been smelling smoke. For probably the last 10 minutes. I got up here, I'm gonna leave my stuff down here. Off running beside that tree right there and went back that way, and I heard him for the longest going out that way. He has built a fire pit. See, here's the cabin. Doors open. There's one of those solar light driveway lights that they put in. Fire looks like it's been going for a couple hours at least. Fresh wood on it. That wood hasn't even caught on yet. That fire has been going for a good bit.
The troubling question is, why did the man run off? As you can see, he left his fire burning, almost as if he didn't want to be seen. The creator spent some time looking around, waiting to see if the man would return. After it became clear that he wasn't coming back, the creator decided to settle in and make use of the fire himself. This wasn't a wise decision, especially considering that the strange man was aware of his presence, and staying in such a remote location with your location known by another person wasn't safe. The creator sat by the fire talking to the camera for nearly half an hour until something unexpected happened.
Somebody shot. Sounded like a low caliber pistol, 22. I didn't hear nothing hit around here, but it was close. It was very close. I thought I was getting shot. Let me turn this back on wide zoom there for Bull.
It is evident from the creator's reaction that he was completely scared to his bones. Although he wasn't sure if the shot was aimed at him, he was thankful that he missed it. He looked around for any signs of someone but found nothing. This made him realize it was no longer safe to stay there overnight. so he decided to leave. Now, the big question is, do you think the shot was fired by the man he saw earlier just to scare him away, or was it from a random person? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This is Andrew, the creator behind the YouTube channel One Rod, One Reel Fishing. He is known for exploring remote fishing locations and documenting every encounter. On May 4th, 2021, Andrew and his friends embarked on what was supposed to be a fishing trip. However, what began as a routine adventure soon escalated into a tense confrontation.
Round shot like rocks, and the salmon curl looks like a rock.
Wait, there's someone fishing over there. There's people fishing over there. No, this is serious.
Wait, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Look at that. Check this out, guys.
Huh?
Wait, where's Bald Eagle? Where's Bald Eagle?
Way in the distance.
Oh, way in the distance. Let's go check this out, guys. No, that is so. It's very anticlimactic for our send. I don't know. I don't think we can fish if they're there. I mean, we can wait a couple. I know, man. What are the freaking odds? There are the falls right there. To the left side, 2 anglers are fishing it. And that was supposed to be the ultimate ending to this. I mean, we hiked literally, what, 4 miles?
At least, and this was the goal.
They felt disappointed to see 2 unknown individuals already fishing at the exact spot they had worked so hard to reach. As a result, they had no choice but to adjust their plans. However, what they didn't know was that the day had its own surprises in store for them.
Good, how are you? Having luck today?
Where are you guys coming in from?
Where do we come in from?
Parking lot way down there. What's that?
Where do we come in from, bro? We just parked.
Where'd you guys come in from?
I don't know exactly. I didn't drive. I don't know, man. Sorry.
Where'd you walk in from?
We wait up the creek.
Where?
This creek? This creek's.
Explain to me exactly where.
Yeah, 4 miles downstream.
So all those no trespassing signs you walk past, they didn't mean anything?
Wait, what? No, which no trespassing signs?
This whole side's marked. And there's no way you walk from down there if you didn't go on my road that has no trespassing signs on the road as well. Otherwise you swam across the big pool. Huh? You can't? Go ahead, show me, let's walk. You guys know you're on my property and you're playing games with me and pissing me off. Which road? Did you come in on the state land, the state parking lot? Were you trespassing something? What was the name of the parking lot? You can get out of here. Look, you guys know you're playing games, so just be truthful with me, and then I don't send this to DEC. I just want your license so I have it on record. If I catch it on any of my cameras again, then I will send you.
I'm not trying to play games with you, sir. Had I known it was your property, then we would have left. And now that you're telling us, we won't come back.
Show me where you walk, and I'll show you the.
Yeah, sure.
I'll show you the no trespassing.
Sure thing. No problem. Let's go. No problem, sir.
One might expect that the man would let go after Andrew and his friends decided to leave, but that wasn't the case.
How did you get here? You told me you parked on the state land. There's no way, this way on the state land, you didn't get to this spot. You got to this spot without swimming, and you're not wet. You're wading the river. Do you want to walk down? It's not that way. That's all my property. I'm walking in the woods, so it might be easier. So great. You're on. If you are publicly on property that is not yours, I have a right to ask for your identification. Otherwise, I promise you, with my motorcycles and all the boys up there, we're going to get to your car before you. We're going to take a picture of every license plate, and I'm going to have your picture that can tie to your license and your driver's license.
We parked past and parked in a parking lot right there, and it did say.
Then you went through a gate, correct?
No, there's no gate. There's no gate.
First of all, I'm not comfortable with the way you're talking to us. I'm not comfortable with the way you're talking to me. Stand on my property. You're being very aggressive. So, what we're gonna do? It's my property. We had no idea. You know you're not on the right property. Do you own any property in here? Because I own from all the way down there until all the way up there. Great. You know what we can do? We can go. I'll have the rest of my crew call the DEC. I'll meet Ranger Jim here with you guys, and you can get formally cited if that's what you'd like. We're going to leave, and we apologize, okay? Great, so when I asked you where you parked, why are you lying to me? Because why do I want to tell you where I parked? You seem like a dangerous individual. Oh, stop with your dangerous millennial crap. Right now, you're on my property, and if you parked up there, you went through a combo gate that you either had a key to, or you stole my combination.
All right, let me. I'll handle.
Start telling the truth instead of playing games with me. And you can post it wherever you want. Yeah, I don't care,
sir. We literally came. We're 4 miles from the parking lot. 4 miles. We came through.
Show it to me on your GPS.
There's no. There's no connection here.
I got mine.
Okay,
ready?
show me yours.
Yeah, but no, we don't want to tell you where our car is because it seems like.
Stop. You're on my property. I can have you arrested for being on my property.
We're not trying.
And you're playing a game with me, which you shouldn't be doing. If you just answered me honestly from the beginning, when I simply asked you, where did you park?
Why do I want to tell you where I parked? We were honest.
When you're standing on my property, and then you're hiking up into my property. That's not along the river. And for the record, I own to the midpoint of the river. You're walking up onto my roads, and you can get that all in your little recording right there.
It's on video.
As I'm doing as well. Right? I know it's on, and he's got the GoPro. I'm not an idiot. I may be older than you, but I'm not dumb.
No, this is just silly.
And how many times? What's silly? You're standing on my property, and you're giving me an attitude.
I'd hope that you can enjoy your fishing. We can kindly leave. We made a mistake. We didn't know it was your property.
Great. Give me your name.
So we're going to leave. Why do I want to give you my name?
Because you're standing on private property.
It seems like you're going to do something.
Yeah, I'm going to turn you in because you're giving me an attitude. Him, I'm not. He's standing on the road. There's signs on the road.
Yeah,
and for him to be where he's standing, you had to walk on my roads, and you know it.
The road that we
appreciate you being polite right now.
Yeah.
I'll put the phone away. Right, phone's
Sure.
off.
Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate that.
If he's lying to me and playing games and saying, "Hey, Billy, get out of here," it's bull. And we both know it, right?
Yeah.
If you're on somebody else's property, just be polite. And I would say, "Hey, guys, you're on my property."
That's fair.
That's like public.
All right, we're about to go, bro. He's. I mean, we're cool. So we're not going to come back here, and we apologize.
You can just look at the maps.
Okay.
And you're crystal clear where you are.
Gotcha.
But you're standing, obviously.
Yeah.
Andrew and his friends decided to de-escalate the situation by leaving the property, despite the man insisting that their explanation didn't make sense.
All right, guys. So that was a bit of a mess. We're going to try to break it down here, but basically that guy claims that we walked across the driveway through a gate to get down there, which we did nothing of the sort. We parked in a public parking lot, completely public. And because I know some of you guys are going to be asking, public parking lot, and here's the sign. There is nothing here that's posted. As you can see, the sign is, I guess, blocked out for whatever reason. The only thing that's interesting is it does appear that people have been using it for some shooting practice. And we walked either down by the bank or we went full send and hiked up mountains and stuff. And we're on this trail right here where it's literally marked. It's literally a marked trail.
Totally public here. And the area that we went through, we were wading up the river the entire time. And we just happened to scale a cliff and continue onward.
Yeah.
And once we got up to him, there were posted signs on the land, but we were fishing the river. So honestly, we parked in a public lot. We were fishing a public river.
Yeah.
We waded up the river.
Yeah.
It seemed a little illegitimate. That's why I wasn't willing to give that guy any information.
Yeah.
It's just, he came across a little bit aggressive. He was scaring me a little bit. And my first instinct was, all right, pretty much run away from, like, just get out of here.
If you see a guy who seems like a little bit aggressive, I don't blame you.
In a remote location like that, far from immediate help, such confrontation could have quickly escalated into something much more serious. Thankfully, that wasn't the case, and everyone left unharmed. This is Mary, the host of the YouTube channel Maximalist Minibus. Mary typically uploads stories about her life on the road as she travels across the country in her converted school bus with her dog, Ryder. However, on September 10th, 2025, while on one of her adventures, she captured something unexpected on her camera. Let's take a look.
I'm going to put the camera on this little footstool that I always put in front of my tent when I close it up for the night. It's basically just shooting right next to the bus. Probably not the most exciting place to put the camera. Probably should put it over by the creek. But for the first night, I don't even know if it's set up right, so I'm just going to leave it here. This morning I got up and my tent is open. And I mean, I know squirrels are always trying to get in there, but squirrels didn't do this. Squirrels can't operate a zipper. I haven't seen any here with opposable thumbs. And I always zip it shut from the top down to the bottom. But see, there's two zippers. And so it's open the other way. One zipper stays at the top after I zip it, and somebody unzipped it from the top down to the bottom. So right now it's like it's open like a flap, right? So it's open, it's zipped at the bottom. And when I first saw it, I thought, well, that's weird. But honestly, I didn't think that much about it because I don't know, maybe I did it that way. I don't think I did. I never have before. But it wasn't until later in the morning that I thought about the critter cam. And I was like, oh, let's see what animals we got. So I popped it out, put it in, and I didn't capture any animals. I captured a guy. In the first part, it shot at like 8:30, and it just got like some campers walking to the restroom. But then nothing until 2:30. And then at 2:30, you should see these headlights. So it looks like the car's coming from around, like maybe either somebody drove in and they're turning around right now, or I don't know. I don't think it's a camper, but so the headlights come this way, and then it's a pickup truck that goes by. I don't recognize it. It could belong to a camper, could belong to somebody in the cabins up the road, but I know most of those cars. It's not a vehicle I recognize. Let's start with that. But right after it goes by, keep your eye on this over here. Okay, there he is. You see him? He's got glasses on that are shining. He's got on a baseball cap. It looks like he might have a goatee. And here he comes. He walks across. See, he's got a trash bag, it looks like. And I thought at first he had a backpack on, but you'll see in a minute it's not a backpack. So he walks by. And then it missed the first part of him, but then he comes back with a flashlight, and he's coming around, like I have a table over here with a bunch of stuff on it. He's coming around probably checking out what's on that table. I think okay, now look, here he comes. Now he's shining the flashlight in through the mesh of the tent, trying to see what's inside the tent. And you can see like his pants are all kind of frayed and everything, but he leaves again. He walks by, and he's going like probably over to the golf cart to see what's in the golf cart, because the golf cart's parked in front of the bus. And then he goes around. I think he must probably go around the bus and come back again, because give it a second, he's going to come back. There he goes, coming back around for another chance. And this time he's not going to just look inside the tent. This time, yeah, give him a second. There he goes. He's coming right to the tent. And look at this. He moves the camera. I mean, he moves the camera. I guess he doesn't know it's a camera, but he moves the steps with the camera so that he can unzip the tent and get inside. And then he's inside the tent for all you can hear him plunking around, moving things, stuff like that, moving stuff around. And then the movement stops, so the camera kind of stops recording. And, you know, I spliced these together. This wasn't all one. It was just one stopped and then the other started. But you can hear him still, but you can't see him. There he goes. Now he comes out. He's got that jug of water, which I think he had going in, but he's got a trash bag, and he's wearing a trash bag. It's not a backpack. But it was pouring rain last night, so I can understand why he'd have something to protect him from the rain.
The strangest part of this encounter was that the intruder didn't steal anything valuable. He took just a bottle of alcohol, some hand sanitizer, and toilet paper. Throughout it all, no noise woke Mary up, nor did any light give him away. This encounter serves as a reminder to every camper to always be vigilant, as you never know when the terror of the night might strike. Mary was fortunate to have encountered someone who only stole basic necessities, but others might not be so lucky. Roderick is a guy with a passion for hunting, and he shares all of his adventures on his YouTube channel, Roderick's Outdoors. In April 2016, Roderick decided to go turkey hunting, something he had done countless times before. And the good thing was that he did not embark on this journey alone. A very good friend accompanied him. At first, everything went as planned as he and his friends sat camouflaged among the trees, waiting patiently for their prey. However, what happened next was far from what they had expected. close call. Another hunter, unable to properly identify his target, mistook Roderick's camouflage for a turkey and fired at him. Fortunately, the shot only struck his leg, sparing him from a more serious injury. While he did recover, he couldn't shake the realization of how narrowly he had escaped a much graver outcome. Just one wrong aim could have cost him his life. On October 26, 2025, a man started a YouTube channel named Found Swan Sea Coward to explore the truth about the events of that day. Check it out to see what happened.
Oi, what the fuck's your problem?
Huh?
What's going on? Are you alright?
You wanna have a go?
Are you okay? Are you alright? Oi! Oi! Leave him alone, mate!
Stop! Oi, call the cops!
Oi, leave him alone, bro! Oi, leave him alone! Oi, leave him alone, mate! Bro,
Come. Hey.
leave him. Oi, leave him alone.
To bother other people.
Oi, stop it! Oi, stop!
Huh? Just go off the way you go. Fuck off!
Stop!
What the fuck?
What's wrong with him?
Did you record it?
Yeah, I did. The whole thing.
Bro, you full.
Are you alright, man? Are you okay? You okay?
Is he okay?
What's wrong with them? You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
The creator and his friends were fishing on a bridge in Swansea, New South Wales, when a group unexpectedly attacked them for no reason. The situation was strange and scary. When the attackers saw they were being filmed, they quickly left, leaving the fishermen confused.
Southbound.
Okay, alright, so how many people did they assault?
I'm gonna say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like my knees.
Were these guys intoxicated, do you know?
He didn't look like they didn't look, they just looked really angry. I think they were mad at the fishermen like fishing on the local bridge, I guess.
Right, despite the fact that it happens every night.
Yeah.
I'll airdrop to you and then you email all of it.
Yeah.
Does that work?
One of the attackers was identified as Zach Main, and his mother turned him in after recognizing him in a video. She showed bravery by ensuring he was handed over to the authorities, even though many mothers might try to protect their children from legal trouble. It's clear she made the right choice. Paul is the creator of the YouTube channel Paul So Hard, where he shares his adventurous motorbike rides. He explores hidden tunnels and restricted areas, following his motto of riding wherever his bike can go.
Go, 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 go! Gas, 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 gas! Gas! Gas!
Again!
Bro, you gotta stay with her.
I couldn't get on top of it anymore.
Bro, we're just getting stuck in... Oh! What if we just move the ass end down?
Yeah. Good call.
There we go. And then...
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
It's still in gear, I got it.
Alright, you got it?
The engine light was on, but...
No, you're good. That's because it was tipped over. Yeah. I think you got it. Just power, power, power. Power, power, power. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Oh. Bro, you picked the worst spot.
Why? You think so?
It's swing arm deep.
No. What was yours? Yours was fucking exhaust deep, bitch. Don't tell me.
All this thing...
It ain't good.
No, you go around the tree.
Oh, yeah, I do see a path.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Back to our regular scheduled program. Oh, we're having such a bad time out here. If y'all drop a like for us, just...
Paul loved adventure and often found himself in strange places, and that was exactly what happened in this case. When it was time to go back, he noticed something that changed their adventure entirely.
Oh my god, that's all the brake we have. Good thing she was in gear. Bro, there's a human skull. No. Yeah, I think so. No, bro, come down here. No way, that looks like a human skull, guys. This is not what I wanted to find.
Bro, that's how fast I came.
Bro, look at that. Is that not a human skull?
Check her out.
I've been watching the Dahmer doc and like...
On edge?
Bro, that's human.
Oh, that is.
Like that's dead. Those are teeth. Did we call the cops?
I don't know about that one.
Like that is a human skull. Holy crap, that is actually a human head. That is a skull.
I don't think I've ever seen one before.
Bro, that's teeth and everything, like.
That's the murder weapon.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, no, that's super scary. Should we take a photo at least?
Yeah. Like, I think we gotta go to the authorities on this one. My buddy who's a cop, should we call him? And say we were riding in the woods and we found a human head?
But it's definitely homeless. They're missing some skull.
Some teeth,
I've never seen a human skull outside of a...
But where's the rest of the body? It's just a skull, like if somebody just dumped the skull here.
Yeah, so it can't be that bad. Unless some sort of animal got to him.
Yeah.
So this is our plan of action?
I don't know if I want to keep, like, I think we need to call the cops.
Well, call them if you want, but...
Acknowledging that the circumstances were out of their control, they opted to contact the police for help.
Right here and then minor hike, but not too bad. I didn't see any other body parts.
Oh, I do.
Where?
Something right through there. That's got
a
piece of bone.
Yep. Yeah.
There's the rest of his backbone right there.
Yeah.
Must have washed out.
Over here. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look.
I guess was
all the way up. See right there to your left, and then right there behind that.
Oh, there's another one, yeah.
A shoe? Holy shit. Oh, there's a bunch in there. Holy cow.
There's another one there. There's one over there. Holy crap.
My guess was someone jumped off the train. That was my first thought.
Or they got hit by a railroad.
Yeah.
Now we got sent up to go get some more cops. So this is really getting crazy. I guess more units. Homicide is coming. Like, this ain't no joke out here.
The police found not just a skull, but a whole body in the vegetation. Paul said the deceased had dementia and likely wandered off before dying from an unknown cause. And because the area isn't frequently visited, the body wasn't discovered until it was found. It is a sad story, but the positive side is that it gave the family closure. They were able to give their loved one a proper burial, confirming the identity of the deceased. Meet Nico, an adventurer who enjoys exploring abandoned places and sharing his adventures on his YouTube channel, Giga Nico Explorer. In this video, he explores an abandoned cement factory but faces an unexpected situation.
Cazzo è sta roba? No! Che siamo sospesi nel vuoto. Zio caro.
The place was entirely abandoned and situated far from civilization. However, as they delved deeper into their exploration, they found themselves confronted with an unforeseen circumstance.
Giriamo un po' il tutto. È l'unica entrata, sì, esatto. Ma cos'è? Ah no, sì, dove eravamo prima. Fermo, figa. Questi. Andiamo via, cazzo. Via. Sei fermato? Ok. Merda.
Now, the big question is, who was that man and why was he pursuing them? As I mentioned earlier, the location is far from the city and is surrounded by trees with no people or cars in sight. Just an abandoned building. Let us analyze this from another perspective. If the man chasing them was an explorer like Nico and his friend, would he still be after them? I think he wouldn't. Instead, he would want to know who they were. Similarly, if he were a security guard, he would likely be curious about what Nico and his friend were doing there. This leads me to wonder if the man was hiding something. Nico and his friend may have stumbled into the territory of a dangerous gang. As we know, abandoned buildings often serve as the backdrop for various criminal activities. However, we are not completely sure, and that is why I am interested in knowing your thoughts on this encounter. This is Jess, the creator behind the YouTube channel Exploring Gems, where she shares beautiful moments and her full-time van life adventures. She doesn't embark on her journeys alone. She is always accompanied by her dog, Gem. While most of her adventures are successful, one particular trip stood out because it didn't go as planned. Let's take a look.
Peace and silence. It felt like freedom. Sure, there was the usual trash scattered around. There always is, unfortunately. But other than that, it was perfect. Just me and Jem, completely alone. For a couple of days, it stayed that way. Only the occasional logging truck passed by, and then we'd go back to our quiet little world. But by the weekend, more people started showing up. On our way back from our hike earlier that day, 3 blacked out trucks came rumbling up the road. I stepped aside with Jem, gave a polite wave as they passed, and didn't think much of it. But that moment would end up leading to the scariest night I've ever had on the road. Evening, as the sun started to set, the same group started tearing up and down the road in their quads. Loud and obnoxious, yes, but harmless. At least at first. Jem and I ate dinner, locked up the van, and started settling in for the night. Around midnight, just as I started to drift off, 3 loud knocks right at my sliding door glass.
Someone just came knocking on my door in the middle of the national forest, so. So not cool.
Jess instinctively reached for her phone, only to realize that the security cameras weren't plugged in. When she looked through her small bunk window, she couldn't see anything. Whoever it was clearly didn't respect anyone's space or safety. Jess remained still, watching and waiting to see if the person would return, but he didn't. Eventually, morning came, finally easing the tension, and she wasted no time packing her things to leave. Meet Nick, the creator behind the YouTube channel No Limit Van Life, where he shares his experiences living the van life. On October 21st, 2023, he embarked on a stealth camping adventure. However, what began as a routine night inside his van quickly turned into every solo van lifer's worst nightmare.
Woke up. I was up for a little bit before I actually checked the cameras. So asleep when the car driving away woke me up. So I don't know when he came back the second time if I was actually awake already. When I'm checking my cameras, my security cameras, I can't see what's happening live. So while I was checking the cameras, might have been when he came back. He might have been out there. Oh man, what would I even do? I do have a plan. In those moments, you forget plans. Bright flashlight for my mountain bike, it's small. Pepper spray. Actually, what I have is Presidia gel. It's supposed to be better than pepper spray. He's looking in those windows. I'll pop out through my partition, wave at him in the window, and then what?
Hey, buddy.
I haven't gotten past that. The other thought is to open the side door, pop out there with the pepper spray and the flashlight, and the camera. I've always wanted to make pepper spray, camera, stun gun, everything all in one. Stun gun, that's what I need to get. What's the best stun gun? He didn't want to bother unless he saw something good. So don't show him anything. If I felt like I was in danger, I would have jumped in that driver's seat and been gone. Wish I would have had the chance to confront the guy. Don't come back here. Let him know. You're in the wrong place, buddy.
The man attempted to break in multiple times but was unsuccessful. Eventually, he returned to his vehicle and drove off without breaking any windows or trying to force entry. In the aftermath of the incident, Nick reconsidered his security measures. Although he recognized that no system could offer complete protection, he concluded that having some security was better than having none at all. Incidents like this make life difficult for those living on the road. If the man had succeeded, we would be telling a completely different story. Additionally, if Nick had not been inside the van, the outcome would have been different as well, because I'm certain some items would have gone missing. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. In late fall, the creator of the YouTube channel, Catman Outdoors, and his friend set out to explore public hunting land. What was expected to be a typical evening hunt soon transformed into a distressing situation.
You won't call it?
We can call the game warden out here if you want to.
I don't care.
This is hunter harassment. We came in here to hunt. It's legal to hunt in here. And you're walking in here on us while we're hunting.
I walk in here all the time.
Yeah, but you came up here straight to us and confronted us.
Well, I was walking down through here and not seeing y'all moving.
Sure you did.
What the hell?
Sure you did.
Moved what?
Moving what? Walking? Huh? You saw us walking?
Yeah, I seen your head over the creek bank there. I was coming up by the pond.
And why'd you come looking for us?
I didn't come looking for you. I was just back here walking.
Well, that's hunter harassment.
No, it's not.
To come up here and check us out, tell us we better not be shooting your deer?
I'm making a comment. I like my deer.
So what? They're wild animals. It's legal to hunt here.
I know.
So
it's also legal to walk through here.
Okay. Well, have a nice walk.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, they just crossed, by the way.
They probably did. You probably ran them all out of here.
No, they ran back over the other creek while I was in the other creek.
Oh.
And they ran right past and stared the f*** at them.
All right, well, they'll be back.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna kill them all.
Huh?
We ain't gonna kill them all.
Well, that'd be hard to do.
Yep. You could call the poaching hotline. I don't know if that's the right number, but they could hook you up.
The hunters who were on public land were intimidated and driven away by someone who felt entitled to the wildlife just because his property was nearby. What's even more troubling is that this wasn't the first time he had behaved this way, and I seriously doubt it will be the last. Our next case brings us to a serene lake in Oklahoma, where a solo traveler known for her YouTube channel, Lady Bugout, had an unexpected encounter while camping.
It's gonna be an awesome night. I'm here for a couple nights, heading up north again,
It's cooler by the lake here. I'm in Oklahoma, and just wanted to show you guys what I get to enjoy for the next couple days.
At first, everything seemed completely normal, and she enjoyed the tranquility of nature. However, what started as a peaceful and leisurely adventure quickly turned into a serious and uncertain situation.
I don't know what to do. There's a tornado warning. So there was a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning issued just a minute ago. And so I am not sure what to do in this situation, actually. I thought that somebody would come around. The tent campers hightailed it out of here in the motorcycle. And so I am just going to go to a spot that I'm not so open because I'm very much in the open. So there's little lights that you see in the distance there. That is the bathroom shelter. I was outside of a clearing of trees that was near the water, which was a beautiful place to be, but I literally was the only thing out in this clearing and it did not feel safe. So I wanted to get to a place where I felt a little more sheltered, and now I feel fine.
Lori and Ruben, a couple in their 50s who share their van life travels on the YouTube channel Life After Kids Journey Unknown, had a scary encounter on October 23rd, 2022. What was meant to be an exciting start to their full-time RV life quickly turned frightening in the middle of the night.
What the heck is that? Babe, wake up, wake up.
What's going on? What happened?
Don't you hear that screaming?
Wait, who's screaming?
I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what is going on, babe.
What you just see?
Turn on the light! Turn on the light! Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Dude, it's like right there.
Do you see anybody?
No, I don't see anybody.
How the hell is that person screaming if we're not the neighbor?
I don't know, but it sounds like a kid.
A kid just keeps screaming. What the hell?
Okay, the kid has been screaming for like about 10 minutes now.
Straight.
Screaming. I don't know if you can hear them, but it's screaming. We think that it's coming from 2 RVs down, that way.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
It just stopped. I don't hear it anymore.
No, he's not screaming anymore. What the hell?
I don't know, maybe he had a nightmare or something, but I mean, the kid was screaming bloody
Loud,
murder.
like crazy.
Like, woke me up, scared the crap out of me. It's like, what time is it? Like freaking 5 o'clock in the morning?
It's like 4:30.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so tired, but holy crap. Yeah, I don't. That kid was screaming bloody murder this morning, and I really want to find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, because it was just like screaming for like 15 minutes and then silence.
Yeah, it was like he was running around screaming, and they hit him with a trank gun, and he's going.
Yeah, it was just boom, done.
Though the couple looked outside carefully, they saw no one despite the sound seeming to come from beyond the vehicle. However, the video went viral and sparked reactions among viewers. Many claimed it was fake, arguing that the screams sounded repetitive and like a loop, while others believed it was a deliberate tactic to lure them outside. Conversely, some felt the screams sounded genuine and argued that a child might actually be in danger and that the incident should have been reported to the authorities. The debate continued, but at the time, Lori and Ruben never provided any additional information. Recently, they clarified that the sound originated from an animal rather than a child. However, whether it was an animal or a child, that sound is enough to scare anyone. What kind of animal do you think made those sounds? Rav Roving is a travel vlog that shares adventures in the U.S. On June 22nd, 2023, the creator went on a stealth camping trip, but it ended up being chaotic instead of relaxing.
I've been hearing gunshots for like the past 30 minutes. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like a full-on war. So I'm gonna watch some Netflix to try to distract myself from what's going on out there. I don't think it's gonna work, but I need to try to wind down and sleep so that I can do things tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure someone just tried to open my door. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be really quiet for the rest of the night, so I'm done recording. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I did not sleep well at all. I was very on edge. And now it's time to get out of here. Alright, I need to go get showered because there's a lot of things on the agenda today. I need to try to find my way. So I just stopped to get a drink, and coming back I just realized there's a zip tie on my handle. So I don't really know why someone would do that. Now I gotta try to figure out how to get this thing off.
The moment was short but very disturbing. The next morning he found a zip tie on his car door handle. It made him wonder if someone had messed with his car or if it was just a prank. This experience shows how stealth camping can quickly turn dangerous and how unpredictability can be the biggest risk when spending the night alone in a new place. Alex Chacon, who usually shares adventures in remote and challenging environments, documented a jungle expedition near the Guyana-Venezuela border. On April 30th, 2023, he and his group decided to go camping and hiking.
Alright, good morning. Welcome to day 3 out here in the jungle. And this is where we slept last night. A bunch of hammocks everywhere. Everyone's having breakfast. It's actually a mosquito net for the mosquitoes on a hammock, which is pretty cool. So luckily nothing was stuck in there. They basically give you a blanket. You gotta wear a jacket, long pants, and socks. Otherwise it gets very, very cold. I was kind of smart and I actually hung up my backpack and my shoes because it rained last night quite heavily. So I want to make sure my shoes don't get, 1, bugs and insects in them, and 2, don't get wet while it rained. what a little home for us looks like. Anyway, today's plan is to go hit the waterfall, do some hiking again, continue exploring this very remote.
After a day of intense hiking in humid conditions, the group reached a wide river, only to discover that the boat they were expecting had not arrived. They decided to improvise with an old wooden boat they found on the shore. At first, the crossing seemed manageable, but halfway across the weather shifted, and that was when everything went wrong.
Oh no! Paddle back.
Jump. Okay, this is real. I have to jump out again. Fuck my life.
Are you okay?
Holy.
What was supposed to be a routine river crossing quickly turned into a life or death situation. Only after the incident did the weight of it all truly sink in, because just beyond those rapids was a massive waterfall. If the current had pulled them just a little farther, they wouldn't have had any chance to fight it. Though they were soaked and drenched, they were grateful to have made it out alive. A crew from the YouTube channel Real Loose Adventures set out into the remote Australian bushland on a wild pig hunt, completely unaware that one of their hunts would come perilously close to ending in tragedy.
Come on, go boys, go boys, go boys.
Another nice little sow. Done, boys, pulled it up, hit a mob. Skip went one way, bow went the other. Pulled two up, I shot one. Skip had this one bailed. And then when the other dogs come in, he lugged it, so. Whew, we just gotta find Ginger, I don't know where she went.
Good boys, good boys, good boys, good boys, good boys.
That was the closest I've ever been to getting ripped. Woo! Holy demon.
Even after a close encounter with a boar, they were eager to return and continue their adventure. Hunters like them understand the risks involved, and it's this delicate balance between success and disaster that makes each hunt truly unforgettable. David, who runs the YouTube channel Abandoned World Explorer, posted a spooky video in February 2021. Instead of his usual abandoned locations, he tried something new by using an app called Randonautica.
Tonight we're going to just test out a Randonautica. We've already been to a few places and you know, nothing's really happening, but the other week I was out and doing these videos and nothing really happened. So, and again tonight it's probably the same. Like, a lot of people message me and say the same thing, like, oh, we tried this Randonautica. Here we go guys, the app. Deleted off my phone and reinstalling. So it looks like it could be, I don't know, because there's like an assaulting office up here as well, but it actually looks like it's taking us into the woods. It is taking us.
The positive aspect of this adventure was that David was not alone. He had his friend Dan with him. But when they reached their destination, David noticed something unsettling.
Right, okay. It's really weird because it actually took us to these woods a while ago. 5-6 months ago. So there's literally footprints in and out of it, but it is a public. Guys and girls, it's absolutely freezing here as well. I'm not even joking.
Even in bad weather, they kept going, often checking the app to make sure they were on the right path. But as they went further, things got scary.
What? Beautiful horizon, it's like it's like a tent or something. There's someone over there. Here is. Sure, it's a tent then. There's people there. Hello? Chainsaw? Ain't chainsaw. Is that chainsaw? That ain't a chainsaw, Dan. That's not a chainsaw. Hey? Oh, run! Dan, run! Get out of this. Fuck leg. Where the fuck were they? Where are you, man?
David and Dan ran through the woods trying to get back to their car as a loud noise, possibly a chainsaw or a quad bike, followed them. They were just glad to escape. Once they reached their car, they called the police, who told them to avoid the area. This made them leave quickly. What really happened in the woods is still unknown, as there was no follow-up. Shadowy Production is a YouTube channel that features exciting wildlife adventures. In October 2014, a group went to the African savannah to film animals. At first, everything was fine, but things became unsettling when they saw a lion in the open fields.
Quickly, let's go back. Quickly. Go. 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 Keep on!
It's worth mentioning that the shots fired were not directed at the lion itself. They were warning shots meant to intimidate and encourage the animal to leave. Fortunately, the lion eventually retreated without causing any harm, aside from giving everyone involved a good scare. The creator of the YouTube channel camped like a biun camped by a quiet river. At first, everything was fine, but as night came, something surprising happened that changed the atmosphere.
Cheers, everybody.
Unexpected light can signal danger when you're alone. He realized it was a vehicle, which made him nervous. When the vehicle turned around and drove off, he thought the danger had passed, but that wasn't the case.
We kunnen beginnen met een heleboel slijf van verboden kamperen. Ja, voor 4 schoten verboden door mijn bokleg, dus gewoon een heel gestresseerd proces vertaald kunnen worden.
So guys, I got busted. I'm packing up my gear. I'm out of here. I have to go to the office. These foresters, they have an own office here at the domain. And they took my passport, they took 2 cameras. And we will see if what will be the verdict. I don't know. But I don't have much time. I have to pack and I have to walk all the way to my car that I parked further away.
He was instructed to leave immediately, with his passport and camera taken away, clearly indicating that he was not welcome. This experience highlights the importance of preparing for both the best and worst outcomes during adventures. That's it for today. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. Now it's time for the next terrifying encounter.